Today we're taking on a tour of one of Asia's most dynamic cities, Hong Kong. This city is known for its modern skyscrapers, scrumptious food scene, and a lively shopping culture. But if you scratch beneath the surface, you'll discover why Hong Kong is much more than that, due to its unique post-colonial culture. As a British colony for 156 years and now China's special administrative region, Hong Kong is under the influence of both, and instead of submitting to both countries' cultural values, Hong Kong in post-colonialism era is combining and reappropriating both to reproduce its own unique cultural identity. Without further ado, let us show you Hong Kong's top post-colonial attractions. I'm currently here at Victoria Park, the largest park in Hong Kong. Don't let its calm and peaceful environment fool you. It's actually the home to many bustling activities and events. The park is named after Queen Victoria, a symbol of the British colonizer. But however, today, Hong Kong locals are recontextualizing this park to celebrate its own hybrid culture and traditions. So walk around the park and you'll see people like performing Tai Chi, which is a popular Chinese martial arts. And during Mid-Autumn Festival and Chinese New Year, you can see people celebrating with lanterns and flower markets. So it's just a big celebration all around. This park serves as a site for many Western-inspired events and concerts where artists from all around the world come to this park. Through events and concerts, people come together as a community to celebrate music, performance, dance, and art. So as a result, this is a way of combining Western and Chinese influences through hybridization, recontextualization, and intersectionality in order for the local Hong Kong people to reclaim the park as their own. This park is also the location for many community bondings and anti-authoritative protests. So since the early 2000s, people from Indonesia, like domestic workers, come to discuss topics and feelings of isolation that they feel in Hong Kong. And also, there's a lot of political events such as the City Forum, which is held every Sunday, where politicians, scholars, and prominent public figures come to discuss current issues in Hong Kong. So therefore, this park unites people from different types of backgrounds to come together and voice their concern against the government, which is an anti-authority and heteroglossia characteristic of post-colonial Hong Kong. Oh my god, I didn't see you. How's it going? Welcome to LKL, the clubbing central of Hong Kong. If you want a night out of drinking, partying with great music, there's so many clubs for anyone. From R&B to EDM, you can find a place for you. It's really a place to form a community. So you can see there's like so much diversity here. You got Hard Rock Cafe, which is American. You got Gordon Ramsay, British, and then over there you can see there's a Korean fried chicken place. So much diversity here. It's crazy. Between the 1970s and 1980s, Lai Kwai Fong also had a gay bar called Disco Disco, and Disco Disco was really well known for its extravagant parties, costumes, and it really was a safe place for the LGBT community to come together and celebrate who they are, which kind of represents the alternative ethics of Hong Kong.
Hong Kong is very upcoming. You can see that in the art galleries, the many art galleries all over Hong Kong, but also in the street art. One of the areas in Hong Kong which is famous for its street art is Sheung Wan, and they have some very beautiful street art over here. The street art dazzles pedestrians with its beautiful colors. Also, street art is so popular that even competitions are being organized for the artists.
Street art here is created by a variety of artists from all over the world. With Hong Kong's increasing art interest, acceptance of the street art is also increasing.
The British custom of drinking tea with milk grew popular in Hong Kong. Now, Hong Kongers consume altogether 900 million cups of milk tea a year. Cheers. concept of milk tea grew from a British custom to something seen as pure Hong Kong. Milk tea can be consumed at every moment of the day.
The Pond is a unique rehabilitated building in the area of Hongqiao. It's known for its colonial characteristics as well as its British cuisine in the restaurant down below. Tourists can explore this colonial building but also enjoy the Hong Kong characteristics.
Tong Lao, or old tenement houses, are most common Chinese-style apartments in Hong Kong that low-income families chose to live in during the colonial or even post-colonial period. In 2007, a rehabilitation project of Watering Point Shop was carried out. The ground level was transformed into a stylish colonial furniture display room, while the upper level becomes a classical British restaurant.
Hong Kong's tram system is one of the oldest forms of public transport in the city. It was introduced by the British in the early 1900s.
The tram system in Hong Kong is considered one of the cheapest ways to move around. In one day it carries around 180,000 people.
A ride on the tram gives you great views on Hong Kong street life, or enjoy the amazing views on all the buildings while sitting on the upper deck.
I'm currently here at PMQ, which is a venue for arts and design, and this place showcases more than 100 different design galleries, shops, and exhibitions. So if you're a fan of locally produced goods that are not only environmentally and economically friendly, this is the place for you. PMQ actually has a very long history behind it. It actually used to be the first government primary and secondary school in Hong Kong. It was called the Central Government School and renamed to Queen's College. In 2000, it was empty, and it wasn't until 2014, 15 years after its disuse, that it was repurposed to what it is today, a hub for designers. As a grade 3 building in Hong Kong, a lot of heritage can actually still be found in PMQ. For example, there's actually an underground tunnel here in PMQ that allows visitors to go through the foundation of the former Queen's College. As a result, the architecture of PMQ represents the hybridity of old and new, but is recontextualized in order to serve a new purpose of being a creative hub. So ultimately, PMQ acts as a hub for artists to come together as a community and for customers to come to purchase local goods to support local businesses, which is a representation of heteroglacia. That's a wrap for Hong Kong. We hope you enjoyed this travel guide and that it gave you a sense of where Hong Kong is at in post-colonialism. Although Hong Kong is under the influence of Britain and China, Western and Eastern, and modern and traditional, it never is one or the other, but instead a combination and mixing of both. As mentioned in the video, there are 5 features to describe Hong Kong's post-colonial culture, and those are hybridity and recontextualization, intersemiosity, heteroglossia, anti-authority, and alternative ethics. Be sure to look out for these features during your next visit to Hong Kong.